Let me tell you a tale of a gambling man, the roughest and toughest of all. He was old Curly Joe from Idaho. He was rough and rugged and tall. He was over 6 feet and as slim as a rail, and his eyes were as black as the night. And when he cut loose, that ornery cayuse would always end up in a fight. Oh,
Curly Joe from Idaho, a ramblin', gamblin' rover. He dealt from the bottom, he dealt from the top, but now his dealin' is over.
One night he stormed into Boot Heel Saloon. He roared with a voice big and loud, "Come on, everyone, we're in for some fun. I'm buying the drinks for the crowd." Now the gambling stopped while they all took a drink to the health of old Curly Joe. He drank to content and over he went to the table that had the most dough. He rested his arms on the table of green and asked for a passel of draw. They dealt him a deuce, a tray, and a queen, the worst hand that he'd ever saw. Then came 2 more cards, a 4 and a 5, that left him needing a 6. But they dealt him an 8, and that ruined his straight. Now he knew they were up to their tricks. Oh,
Curly Joe from Idaho, a ramblin', gamblin' rover. He dealt from the bottom, he dealt from the top, but now his dealin' is over.
Then he asked for the deal and he picked up the cards and rip, they fell in their places. And then from the middle, the bottom and top, he dealt off those 4 fatal aces. Now he knew at a glance he was a-betting his pants, so the dough he laid on the line. And he said, "If you please, I'll just play these. I think this hand's mighty fine." Now they made their bets and they spread their cards upon the table of green. Then old Curly Joe raked over the dough. 4 aces were over 4 queens. Then a shot rang out in old Boot Heel Saloon. Poor Curly fell to the floor. He whispered and sighed, "Somebody has lied. 4 aces don't win anymore." Oh,
Curly Joe from Idaho, a ramblin', gamblin' rover. He dealt from the bottom, he dealt from the top,